This is TWiT.
Well, Amazon launched a new travel service yesterday called Amazon Destinations. CNET tech reporter Ben Fox-Rubin joins us to talk about it. Welcome to you, Ben.
Hey, Mike. How's it going?
It's going great, thanks. Now, what can Amazon bring to the online travel business that TripAdvisor, Expedia, Kayak, Airbnb, and Hipmunk cannot?
That is hard to know at this point. And it's hard to say whether Amazon knows exactly how it's going to differentiate in this space quite yet. They came out with Amazon Destinations yesterday with very little fanfare. There wasn't even an official press release or anything like that. And the service just starts in the Seattle, Los Angeles, and New York City areas. So it is markedly smaller than a lot of those other sites that you had mentioned. But as a good reference is Amazon Prime Now, which Amazon started as a 1-hour delivery service in December. They started that pretty small in Manhattan and I think in Brooklyn or pretty soon after in Brooklyn. And they've been expanding that over and over and over again. So it's possible that they're going to kind of take on the same strategy where they start small and then keep building from there.
Are there any synergies that Amazon has? I mean, for example, where does this fit into their whole business model? Is it just a travel business out there on its own in isolation, or is this integrated somehow with some of their other offerings?
It's integrated into Amazon Local, which is kind of their Groupon play where you can get different daily discounts, entertainment, baseball tickets, different things like that. So you can kind of perceive how travel or leisure or different destination getaways could fit reasonably well into those types of things. If you're looking for a restaurant, maybe you want to do kind of a quick getaway. And that's kind of an important thing to mention too about this is that it's kind of like for short weekend trips around your area. It's not really meant to take you to Tahiti or anything like that. But as you said, does it really fit into their broader business of, selling books and washing machines and all sorts of other things? I mean, Amazon Local in general, to me, seems like more of a side project to that. But if they can build the number of eyeballs to Amazon Local like they have on their regular site, then sure, we'll sell you more stuff. So that's kind of the play that I see.
I think it's one thing for companies like Google to be in all kinds of random businesses, and for companies like Facebook to have flying drones and all the rest. But Amazon is a company that basically operates near zero margin. They have very low margins. They try to not make very much profit so they can plow all of their revenue back into the business, and so that they can grow, so they can clobber competitors and so on. Do you think that they're overextending themselves with all these new services they've been announcing recently?
So that's been the question for years about Amazon, right? And they don't seem to be letting up much at all. When Jeff Bezos was in New York a couple months ago for a Business Insider conference, he kind of directly addressed this idea of at least, we're gonna keep trying to hit home runs. We're not going to succeed every single time, but we're going to keep trying to take risks. And that kind of, to me, seemed like a reference that they're not going to really kind of give up on various moonshots and different services and different projects. I think during that talk, he mentioned how AWS, their public cloud business, was kind of just started out of nowhere, and Amazon sold books before. So why would they get into the public cloud? Well, that's become a really important and really big business for them. So from my interpretation, it seems that Bezos wants to keep finding those types of home runs. Not all of these are going to end up making it, but they're going to keep trying. So particularly in the travel and leisure segment, that's a really competitive area. But if they find that they're getting even a little bit of traction on it, then they have reason to keep going.